I the asshole for ending my marriage after finding out my wife was planning to leave me, but only after she stayed long enough to do a small career change. Last year, my soon-to-be ex-wife, 32 female, told me she wanted to go from being a L&D nurse to be a specialized cancer nurse. She was returning to college, cutting back her hours at work and aiming to be finished in 2 hours. I was supposed to be supportive or thought a little surprised. She had always seemed happy with her career and our life with our 2 kids, but I know some people can spontaneously get the urge to do something more or different, so it wasn't a big deal. It did put some strain on me because she was so busy I had to take on a lot more so she could do less. Previously, it had been 50-50 and it went to about 80-20 after she returned to education. About 4 months after she started back at college, I overheard her and her best friend talking. I wasn't due home for an hour, but I had to be able to leave early and had the kids with me. My ex-friend was asking her how she could manage to stay married and keep out the pretense. My ex said that she left me, she would never be able to make the career move. She won't have the time to be single parent and work and train for her specialty. And that I was able to support her through as long as I didn't know she wanted out of our marriage and would leave as soon as she secured the new job. Wow. Her friend said that it was all blurred in her face when I realized, and she said she didn't care, and that she fought herself over by working even when we had the kids. Otherwise, she could have left and made me support them until she got a job. I waited until her friend was gone, and the kids were in bed, and I told her the marriage was over and I was not going to be used until she got what she wanted. She told me I heard it wrong, and I was overreacting. She was ready for an argument, but I told her not where the kids could hear, and we waited until the kids were out of house and we had it out with each other. Oh no. She told me I was selfish and couldn't punish her for changing her mind about us. She said if I was a good man, I would encourage her to leave her job and offer to support her until she was ready to leave. In the end, I filed for divorce and moved out of the house. I wanted to fight for the home since I lived there before we were together, but her name was on the deed and I didn't want my kids to live in a conflict-ridden home. They were already going through a lot and this divorce has been difficult for them. Their mom hates me. Their grandparents and aunt and uncle hate me. They are not allowed to talk about me around them. And I have tried to hide how sad I am around them, but I fear they pick up on it. My ex is filing the divorce and her family are telling me I am selfish and I should understand that a woman has the right to ensure her stability before ending a marriage. But she be able without college. Her job was secure and before this, she worked enough hours to support herself and the kid alone if she had to. She simply doesn't want to continue in that job. I don't feel like I owe her that support. But maybe I am wrong about that, and like she and her family says, maybe I am the asshole. Let's read the comments and see what other people think. She has a right to leave a marriage whenever she deems fit, and for whatever reason she has, but so do you. I find it interesting that their problem is not trying to fix the marriage, but to make you her doormat now for her comfort future. Not yours, hers, not the asshole. There are legal rights and moral rights. She has failed morally and ethically. He needs as far away from her as possible. While legally she has the right to end it, it is super unethical to soak him financially before she leaves. That is just. I want to hear why the wife wanted a divorce because they already have 2 kids together and getting a divorce is not really there's not really any winners here because the only winner will be the lawyer that takes all the fees. And what does the family get? What does the 2 kids get? Stress. Where are we gonna live? How are we gonna see the parents? And a constant fighting back and forth. It just never gonna be the same. I kind of wish that they could work this out and figure out what really went wrong. instead of shouting at each other, try to like, not talk to each other for like a day or two when everything comes down, and go to Starbucks or something. Both get coffee and sit down and talk about why she want to leave. I know her part of talking behind him, saying that I need to get this job and then I'll leave him. It sucks. It is really the wrong way to do this. Try to not talk behind someone back and try to work things out, because they've been together for long enough. Why not try to get each other a maybe 30 minutes in their life and talk it out and see what exactly does she want that is not making her happy in the marriage. Because raising two kids as a single parent is hard, right? And if she want to change a career, the husband's already the ex-husband is already supporting it, and I feel like it'll make things a lot easier, right? Kids and feel like they're really young, and I think that both of them care about the kids a lot. Like example would be like they're about to have a shouting match, but the husband said, the OP said that not right now, let's get the kids outside the house and then we can go to town, shout at each other, which is not the best way to do this, because emotional take over the brain. You cannot think clearly anymore, right? If you can think clearly, you will say the meanest thing ever. And your objective is to win the argument, not to make a compromise. You want to win the argument. That is the wrong way to do this. Hopefully, they can just separate each other for like a day or a week, and then maybe the wife reach out or the husband reach out and come together to talk about why she is not happy. In the story, it sounds like OP is very happy with the marriage and have no clue that the wife is unhappy or not happy at all, you know? So hopefully they can get each other one last time and talk about it, or go to therapy about it and see why they're not happy. Is it because the wife is cheating, finding someone better? That would suck even more. So hopefully get a bit more story to this, and I want to hear why is the wife just not happy about it. But yeah, that is the end of the video. If you want more of these videos, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. My name is Calvin, and I'll see you guys next one.